So off the tip, it's Los Angeles. And now the Los Angeles starters. They've got Johnson. He's out there with Kobe Bryant. And it's O'Neal in at the 5. Outside Johnson. 5 to shoot. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Bryant, no good. George outside. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
Pass to Baylor. And here's O'Neal. Bryant left side to the middle. Ball stolen. Here's Harper, covered by Bryant. Brand misses.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
Here's Bryant, plenty of space. Cash money from 16 feet away.
Bryant's mid-range game is an absolute killer. So confident in that space.
Pass to Harper. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's McAdoo. He's covered by O'Neal. Shots blocked.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
Now Los Angeles with it. Here's the 3. And that's good. Paul George for 3. George has got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Baylor. Here's O'Neal. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Take a look at how Shaq owns the paint. Nobody's getting in his way inside.
Back to Paul. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. 6 on the shot clock. Here's George. The rebound by Baylor. The Lakers trail. Here's Johnson. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Well, I like Magic doing his work inside. The close range look. Smart play that time by the Magic.
Here's Harper. Pass to McAdoo. There's the block. Here's Worthy. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Lakers.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Harper. Inside. Brand. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Love the way Brand is able to use that strong body of his to absorb contact on the way up.
Los Angeles shooting their first foul shot of the night.
What's up?
And Brand, one of those guys that's a nightly double-double threat. Actually a 20-10 guy. An effective scorer. Rebounds at a high rate, too.
Now here's Johnson. Tipped! It's George on the wing. The 15-footer. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
Good work in deep from George that time. He's far more than just a perimeter threat.
Pass to Baylor. Bryant outside. Now here's Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Fires, high post. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Working from medium range. He was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
McAdoo, pass to Paul. To the wing on the left. Here's Harper. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To the inside. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
McAdoo, a talented scorer on the block now. I mean, he knows exactly how to get the position he wants to score down there.
At the line for Los Angeles, Bob McAdoo.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
Here's Johnson. It's a 5-point game. Can they get it? And he takes it up and lays it in.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
And here's George. 7 points in the game. And that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, George is an outstanding player. Actually, one of the very best in the league. In these screen and roll sets, knows exactly what to do.
Back to Johnson. And here's Bryant outside. He buries it from 3. Bryant's got his second basket of the night.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Brand. To the middle. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Brand's got 5 now.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. James is checked in for the Lakers. On defense, the Clippers. 4-point game. Outside Johnson. Wing shot on the way. Not enough on that one as it misses. Bryant's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Pass to Brand. There's a screen. George outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts the move on and is blocked. 3 on 3. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
That's really just too easy for Worthy. The defense can't give him that deep interior positioning like that.
Pass to George. Over James. George, no good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 2. To the paint. Kicks it out to Bryant. Beyond the arc. The shot's good on the assist by James. Bryant's got 8 points.
You know, you've got to guard Kobe the moment he crosses half court. He's got that kind of range, and he doesn't have any reservations about letting you fly.
Down low. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to O'Neal, and they pick up 2.
Well, O'Neal is just so strong. Impossible to deny him when he makes up his mind to get to the bucket, able to blast through any contact.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And the Clippers making a change here. Griffin's checked in. misses.
Hey, because he's such a commanding force, sometimes sending Shaq to the line is your best option.
And there's the lob, stolen by Bryant. Here's James, banked it in off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to George. They need this. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Bryant. Again, Los Angeles.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
It's George on the wing. Griffin, a screen on Bryant. Here's George. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Bryant outside. Pass to West. Shoots over Paul. And he misses his first shot. Clippers trail by 7. Here's McAdoo. It's George on the wing, covered by Bryant. To win the drought, clock at 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
George taking advantage of that close, tight defense, drawing the foul while taking his shot.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from George.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
George hits them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Here are the Lakers now. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's West. He's guarded by Paul. Davis a screen. And there's James from the arc. Drops in the 3. James has got 5 now.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Brand. He's got 5. George outside. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Inside, Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Griffin, a terrific athlete who can really elevate. That time he threw it down, and he does that as good as anybody.
Here's West. He's scoreless. Outside for Davis. Off the mark there with a 3. Clippers trail by 6. 1:03 left now in the first quarter. Now George. He's got 9. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
Yeah, and the veteran experience coming into play. Griffin has seen every type of defense throughout his career, so he doesn't get rattled at all.
Line for 1, Blake Griffin.
1 shot.
a truly dynamic athlete. Blake Griffin can beat you with his strength or his agility, or the combination of the two. He's really impressive.
Now, here is James. He's got 5, and the basket by West.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Clippers trail by 5. Free, the pass to Griffin. 30 seconds left to play in the first. James with the block.
We've said it since day one. LeBron is a force on both ends of the floor.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
LeBron James at the foul line for 1.
Free throw, good from James.
Boy, LeBron just continues to perform at a very high level, which is simply incredible when you consider his age.
Jordan misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 8. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Griffin is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's free in at the 1. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. So it's Los Angeles now. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Back to James. With some arc. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Davis. Davis showing his range.
Smart move from the big man to get rid of it there. The defense was closing. Davis let it go.
Intercepted. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Oh, a huge finish. AD, my goodness.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
To the wing, right side. Here's Free. Still without a bucket. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Here's West. Davis, a screen. Pass to James. Punching it inside. LeBron.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Jordan, the screen. Here's Free. Off target from outside.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Davis. Davis getting it done in the paint.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Clippers trail by 15. Here's Free. Griffin on the wing. Pass to Free. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brand. And Worthy pulls it down. The Lakers lead by 15. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, covered by Jordan, and the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And the Lakers call time here.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, shooting.
And the Clippers making a change here. Harper's checked in.
The 7'2" Abdul-Jabbar is such a remarkable player, so talented, and you gotta love that unblockable signature skyhook shot that he mastered from an early age.
Here's Brand. He's got 5. Griffin outside. Pass to Harper. And he's going for the oop here. Here's Baylor. No points so far. And it's James with the jam.
That is the savvy of LeBron on display. Doesn't just convert, but draws the foul and has the chance to tack another one on his point total.
Paul, he's checked in for the Clippers. The Lakers also with a sub. Bryant's checked in. That free throw good from James.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special, special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Now here's Paul. A shot to stop the run. LeBron with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
West misses. Clippers trail by 21. Screen by Griffin to the inside. And Griffin slams it in.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Pass to Baylor. Here's Worthy. And here's Bryant outside. Can't hit that one. So it's the Clippers now. To the middle. Knocked away. And here's James. Jacks up a 3. Pure from three-point range. James has got 16 points.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Harper passes to Free. Tries from 6 feet. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Paul passes to Harper. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the lay-in. He has 7.
A superb rebounder. That's the strength of his game in my mind. Brand really knows how to work the angles on the glass.
Pass to Baylor. Back to James. Bryant outside. Launches it. It's hauled in by Brand. Brand's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, there's the alley. And Griffin slams it in.
But the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
Now here's Bryant. He's got 10. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Boy, Kobe wanted to dish out some pain with that one. He put some hurt on the rack there.
The Clippers call timeout. So both teams making some changes here. And so Paul will bring it up for the LA Clippers. Pass to Harper. Here's McAdoo. He's got 5. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. McAdoo's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Outside Johnson. Here's Baylor. Shoots over Harper. And it's Baylor missing. Here's Harper, covered by Johnson. Harper passes to McAdoo. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Rebound, the Lakers. Here's Baylor. No made baskets yet. Davis, the pass to Bryant. Here's James. Here's Baylor. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Yeah, an explosive athlete, the precursor to the high flyers, prone to the spectacular. Baylor with a strong move.
To the paint. Here's McAdoo. And the powerful one-handed slam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Now here's Johnson. Over Paul. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 6.
Magic so adept at taking what the defense gives him. Nice shot.
Pass to Harper. Here's McAdoo. Check by Davis. The shot by McAdoo. No good. The Lakers lead by 20. Here's Baylor. Now here's Davis. Bryant outside. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Bryant's got 4 points this quarter.
This just proves how tough Kobe is. Brushing off the defense inside, a no-brainer.
Now, here is James. 16 points for him. Outside for Davis. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 4 assists now tonight.
He's found his game in the second quarter, looking very assertive now.
Now here's Paul. No points yet. Here's McAdoo. Back to Paul. To stop the run. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Baylor. Now Johnson. He's guarded by Paul. And there's James from the arc. That shot is off. Here's Harper. Out to the wing.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
Paul passes to Harper. Here's McAdoo. Here's Harper. Pass to McAdoo. And Davis with the block.
Depth, taxes, and AD. Blocking shots, you can rely on all 3.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Paul George.
We've got 1:48 left in the second period.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Outside Johnson. James with the ball. 16 points for him.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's McAdoo. Check by Davis. The shot by McAdoo. No good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. James, left side. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Brand's got 5 rebounds tonight. George outside. Back to Paul. To get back on track. And Bryant pulls it down.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. James outside. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Baylor from deep three-point land. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. Great team defense on Paul George. They're limiting what PG is doing out there. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Greetings, everybody. Game 3, and it's a huge lead for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Coaches preach this over and over again, and Shaq knows this well. Take care of the ball, and they internalize that.
Yeah, on the other hand, the defense will let them stay comfortable.
An interesting postseason for the Clippers. They're watching this series slip through their fingers. The first half, not the effort they were hoping for.
Oh, it's not looking great, but you can't give up. I mean, you never know.
Ball till you fall. If it's me, I'm not quitting. You got to carry me out, Kenny.
Better bring a forklift.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Kobe Bryant is out there with Johnson. And it's Baylor in at the 3. Back to George. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from beyond the arc. George has got 12.
Because of his incredible scoring ability, many consider George to still be a star.
Pass to Baylor. Back to Johnson. Clock at 4. Lets it go from the wing. O'Neal. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Nice roll from O'Neal, and he is a major target in these screen and rolls.
And he lobs it up. And George with the jam.
Boy, the high-flying acrobatics of George is something to behold. When he leaves the pound for these alley-oops, you drop your jaw in awe.
Pass to Baylor. A rebound by McAdoo.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Outside Paul. And here's George. To the inside. Here's Brand. And that one is hammered home.
You have to maintain contact with Brand in the paint. Otherwise, he's going to dunk it right on top of your head.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time. Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
George against Bryant. George passes to Paul. Down low. And they're on the break. Here's Baylor. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Baylor's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice little bounce in their step since the break. 3 for 4 to start the half.
Pass to Brand. George outside. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Baylor. Shoots over George. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Baylor's got 4 points this quarter.
Everything working for them out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
George outside. Back to Paul. Takes the 3. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 8 rebounds in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Man, it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers. Throws it up high. Soft touch off the glass. McAdoo's got 11.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Here's Bryant. Again, Los Angeles.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Pass to Harper. Back to George. Here's McAdoo. Left side Paul. 6 to shoot. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot won't fall. Johnson with the defensive effort. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Johnson's length makes him hard to deal with inside, which is why he's able to draw fouls.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And Johnson drops them both.
You know, Johnson is really one of the more unique point guards that we've had in the game over the years. And he's able to do it with style and substance.
Inside, here's O'Neal. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
O'Neal is a big man with a big personality, and that time, a little showmanship on the slam.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Now here's George. 14 points for him. And Worthy pulls it down. So it's Los Angeles now. Outside Johnson. Pass to Baylor. 19-footer. Jump shot is good. Baylor's got 6 points in the quarter.
After some misses in the first, he's making up for it now.
Here's Brand. Back to Paul. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Bryant on the drive. And then Bryant with the dunk.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's George. Here's Brand. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Keeping things plain and simple in the screen and roll. Brand, excellent execution.
Bryant outside. Pass to Baylor. Screen by O'Neal. Here he goes. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
George outside. They set the pick. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. He gets it in there. McAdoo's got 13 now.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Baylor. 10 points for him. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Paul. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Baylor's got 4 rebounds now.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass. He had a couple of triples in that first half, but since then, he has not been a factor from beyond the arc.
Gets the 3 to fall.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Here's Baylor. Outside Johnson. Pass to Baylor. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, nice D from George. So it's Los Angeles now. Fades away. The bank shot, no good.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Back to Johnson. Here's Baylor. Back to Johnson. Kicks it out to Bryant. Second chance shot. And the layup is good. Bryant's got 22 points.
Boy, right now, Kobe's turned that grease on the stove up, folks. He is on fire. Keep getting in the ball, please.
Here's George. And that one's on target from the wing. George has got 10 points here in the second half.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Here's McAdoo. 13 points in the game. Pass to Paul. George, right side. Here's McAdoo. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Both teams deciding to change it up. Two on the clock. George, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the...
Here's Wilkes. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Pass to Free. Here's McAdoo. To the inside, George. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Fader on the way. The shot by James, no good. 1:19 left in the third quarter. George outside, and he lobs it up top. Ooh, it's stolen away. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Oh, deflected and stolen by Paul. George, right side. Pass to Free. Back to George. They set the screen. Again, the Clippers score. Here's West. James is screen on Paul. Here's West. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. McAdoo's got 5 rebounds in the game. Paul passes to Free. 29 seconds left in the third quarter, and he gets that one.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Here's West. Davis, a screen to the middle. And finished off by Davis.
Good positioning that time from AD. Working the pick and roll beautifully.
Here's Free. He can't hit that time. And so it's Los Angeles building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back with you shortly. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. Blake Griffin out there with Harper. Then there's Chris Paul. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Free in a 2-guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring numbers. A bunch.
Now here's Paul. Here's Free. With the floater. And it's rejected.
Got to be aware of where Kareem is now. He's an intimidating, effective presence protecting the rim.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Boy, you got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on this block.
Just 2 to shoot. Fires away from way outside.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
James passes to Goodrich. And there it is for him.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Free. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Free's gone only 1 of 7 from the field here. James outside. Down low. Goodrich, good.
Setting the table for his teammates, James. Enjoys sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's West. Harper pulls it in.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Griffin outside. Stolen by Davis. James with the ball. Jordan picks him up. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Outside Paul. It's intercepted. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Pulls up for 3. Knocks down the long J. Goodrich has got 7 now in this quarter.
And, you know, we've seen Goodrich's range all the way back to his college days. He's got a very efficient and easy shooting motion.
Here's Harper to the middle. Here's Griffin. And it's blocked by Davis. In transition, here they come. Here's James. Oh, Jordan with the block.
When Jordan comes to deny a shot, his size and reach give him a big advantage.
Here's Paul. And Davis with the block.
They're still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal.
Here's Paul. And the layup is good off the glass.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
James deciding where to go with it. And he's going for the lob. And finished off by Davis.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Now here's Paul. James with a steal. Lets it fly from 18. And it's Jordan with the rebound. And here are the Clippers now. Here's Free. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Look now, World B. Free averages over 30 a season. So he's a bona fide, certified, credentialed bucket maker.
It's good.
LeBron James.
James has got 22.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Pass to Harper. Here's Free to the paint. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Davis. And slam dunk by James.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
From the high post, again Los Angeles.
Love Free's take charge attitude, never backs down. Fantastic at catching and shooting.
Here's James. And again, it's the Lakers.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Jordan, the screen. To the inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, at the rim, Jordan still, after all this time in the league, has the athleticism to get up and throw it down.
Pass to James. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James. At the foul line for 1.
One shot.
That free throw good from James. So it's Los Angeles now. George outside. Griffin outside. Fires from deep. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. McAdoo.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's James. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's West. Mikan. Boom! He jams it straight down.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
George outside. Inside. Oh, deflected. Now, here is James. He's guarded closely. Mikan, that's good.
Boy, still such an outstanding distributor. James takes great joy in finding his teammates in their spots.
Pass to Free. To the inside. Here's Brent. Oh, wow! Oh,
Watch out below.
big finish.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Now, here is James. To the middle. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Substitution for your Clippers. Ron Harper. Chris Paul.
Now Los Angeles with it. George outside. There's the three. Good work defensively by James.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Cooper. Pass to West. Just 5 on the clock. From downtown, drains the triple.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Harper, and there's the lob. Got a piece of it. Oh, George with a steal. High arcing shot. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And here's James. Pass to Cooper. Launches a three. And Los Angeles another three.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
George for three. And it's Mikan with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Yep, that one goes.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Now here's George. To end the run. And he jams it home with authority.
Brand can really take over a game, and we're seeing that in this one.
Here's West. He's guarded by Paul. Lets it fly from 18. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Brand. Here's George. Some solid defense from James. 1:41 left in the game. Pass to West.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Substitution. Anthony Davis. Jamal Wilson.
Minute 32 left in the fourth. James outside. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over George. James can't get it to go.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Harper passes to Brand. Here's McAdoo. Checked by Davis. And they'll get another chance.
That infinite wingspan of Davis is on full display there.
Goes back up. That doesn't go either for George.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And the layup falls.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Paul. George outside. Fires the three. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by James. So it's Los Angeles now. Here's Wilkes. So Well, we see the Lakers taking the W here. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected. They need to stay focused and finish strong.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, LeBron James.